Hi everyone. I thought I'd put together a little cheat sheet, if you will, or a shortcut menu for when you want to work with your binomial PDF and binom CDF when working on your calculator, okay? Whether you have a TI-83 Plus or a TI-84, you want to work with three values. You need always to have your N value, your P value, and whatever your X is going to be doing, whether it's equal, greater than, less than, and so forth. Okay, so to find binom PDF and CDF on your calculator, remember you're going to hit the button second and then vars. Okay, so these are buttons that you're punching. And above it, it says distribution, DISTR. Okay, and then you scroll down to either your binom PDF or CDF. Okay, so I tried to summarize when to use which one. All right, so here's my idea. All right, so in the first situation, let's say we see the word exactly. So find the probability that exactly something's going on. All right, so when you see exactly, it's going to be a binom PDF. Okay, and your keys are N, P, and X. You'll see an X with an equal sign. Exactly is an equal sign. Okay, some keywords to indicate that we have a PDF or an exactly. Well, exactly would be the big keyword. You can also use an all, or it could be none. Because if it's all, it'd be like X equals whatever your N is or whatever they're talking about in the problem, and none is like saying exactly 0. Okay? All right, second situation. If you have less than or equal to indicated in your problem. All right, so that's going to throw you into a binom CDF. Okay, so we're CDF with your N, your P, and then your X. And the challenge is going to be to figure out what the correct X is to input so that you get the right probability. All right, so I'm just going to make up a little something here. Let's say that we have a problem and it says find the probability that less than 4, whatever, whatever, whatever. All right, so if it's less than 4, X less than 4, okay, that's going to give you a binom CDF, okay, with an N, P, whatever those are, and we're going to enter a 3 into that CDF. Because if you think of a number line, let's see if I can sneak one in here, from 0 to 4, if you want the probabilities less than 4, you don't include the 4, you want the 3, the 2, the 1, and the 0. So if you put a 3 inside your binom CDF command, it will add up those 4 probabilities for you. Okay, let's do another one. Let's do fewer than 4. All right, well, fewer than 4, again, is just a strictly less than. So to me, that sounds exactly like the first example. Okay, how about this one? No more than 4. All right, no more than 4. So it sounds to me like 4 is the upper boundary. So we're going to say like a less than or equal to 4. So then you want the calculator to include the 4 when it adds up probabilities. Okay. And then lastly, at most 4. That sounds like the same thing to me again. Less than or equal, so an N, a P, and then 4 on the end. Okay, so that would be your second situation. Okay, so this time instead of equals, it was less than or equal to. Okay, pointing to the left. All right, third and final case. If we are greater than or equal to. All right, so if one of these two shows up, we're going to do a 1 minus binom CDF. And then we'll have to deal with, sorry, my paper moved. Okay, So let's take a look at a couple examples, like more than 4. Okay, more than 4. So x would be greater than 4. Right? So if you're thinking about a number line again with probabilities, however many, more than 4, you don't want 4, you want everything bigger than 4 for however many we have for n. Okay, so we don't want this part from 0 up to 4. So you're going to do a 1 minus binom CDF NP4, because 4 is the first value you want to throw out. We don't want to the left. All right, let's try again. Let's say greater than 4. All right, so if we want to be x greater than 4, oh, well, that should be same as what we just did. 1 minus the binom CDF NP4. Okay, so I'm going to scroll up just a bit. At least 4. And again, why is it 4? I just picked some number to use for a hardcore example, okay? It doesn't have anything to do with 4s. I just picked 4. It could have been 7. Who cares? Okay, anyway, at least 4. So x is greater than or equal to 4 this time. Okay, so if I want a probability for at least 4, 5, and again, it just depends how many numbers I have. At least 4, I want the 4, 5, 6, all the way to wherever it is I want. I don't want these guys back here to the left. Okay, these are ones I don't want. So I'm going to do a 1 minus binom CDF. So I'm throwing out NP, and the first one I don't want this time is going to be a 3. Okay, so that's in the throw out. So it'd be 1 minus NP3. Okay, yeah, so again, you've got your 3 situations. Okay, you've got probabilities that are going to add out to the right. You've got probabilities you want strictly added from the left. And then the final one is if it's just a single probability, and exactly that's just one single probability. This is a single probability. Okay, all right. You are welcome to take these notes down and keep them, and we can use that to help you with your homework and assessments and so forth. Okay, I'll be talking to you all soon. Hope that was somewhat helpful. Have a great day.